I welcome you to another episode of Technical Analysis of Nigerian Stock Market. This is Market Formula. Everything that we shared in this video is meant for educational purposes only. So let's start by looking at what the index did this week. As we all know, last week when we were analyzing the support, I did said that there was an indecision at this level. And as you can see, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of indecision. But last week was a small bullish candle, which was bigger than the previous week bear. It's quite small, so I said it's most likely that this week is going to be a bullish week, and you can see it's a big momentum body. So what does that mean? It means that there's going to be a momentum push up in the coming week. But there are some levels that we need to watch. Levels like, looking at this, we can see that there is a descending channel around this place. Price was making series of lower lows. Then there's a big break to the downside. Then price is currently at a resistance, as you can see, but this is a big body move. What do I expect? I expect that the market will still push a little bit up, but mind you, we are still having another resistance at this level. We're having another resistance. These are the levels. This was the previous resistance, and we are currently at that resistance. So let me now bring it down, because we have another channel now. Let's measure our retracement from here to here. So the market is facing this strong resistance. A break of this level will face a stronger resistance at 50,000. So I expect reaction at this 50,000. But currently, this is a big body move. So previous coming week, I still expect a push up to this somewhere around here. It might take some weeks, but its price might likely hit this level. So let me see what is happening on the daily. Let me measure this momentum and see where the likely push is going to take us to. So let's measure this momentum. This momentum move, where are the reaction? You can see this level is a strong resistance. We are currently at one resistance, but this is a big body move. So the next level we are facing is 50,000 level. So having said that, that is the index. So let's check through the trading recommendations of TradingView and see what the possibilities are in the coming week. I will go through the stock screener. Then let's start by looking at the strong buy. Then we look at the buy, and that will be the end of this session. So we see Boa Food. Boa Food too is having a momentum push. So where are the levels we need to watch? There's a momentum push. Let me measure the momentum. Okay, this is the momentum. I've already drawn that. A break will face this level, 68 naira 75 kobo. This zone will be a strong resistance. As we all know, this is going up. We have already broken the previous high and is a big close above the previous high. This is the last swing high. So there is a trend line under it. And what do we expect? If this push can get to somewhere around there. Let me draw a channel there. Let me draw a channel and see. Let's draw a channel. Okay. So that is the channel that price is going to follow. It's going to be, if it breaks it, it will continue to go like that. So Let's look at MTN. MTN too is a big move. Okay, I think we've analyzed this MTN before. Let me just remove all this and do a fresh analysis. This is a momentum push. Let me check it on the daily. Let me measure the momentum. Okay, let me measure this. Momentum will be from here to here. Okay, the next level is 217 naira, then 227 naira, then finally 234 naira. So if you have MTN, this should be your target, 228 naira. That's your target, but you can still hold more in case market wants to go higher. You can sell a portion of your trade there. Let me now measure the retracement. The retracement is going to be from here to somewhere here. Okay, this is a resistance, this is another resistance, but this is a very strong resistance, which is 236. So we check for confluence. Let me see, what can we see here again? Another thing that I can see a break of structure in this channel. Sorry, see a break of structure somewhere here. This is a structural break. Okay, as a break of structure. The last price I gave market a lower low is here, 221 naira. So there will be a strong resistance around this level. So if you have MTN, just watch out for this level. That's 230 something, 37 naira. And if there is a break until this level gives way, this trend will not continue until we have a break of this 263 naira. Then we can say the market is on another run up. That is the two stocks we have under strong buy. Let's just check through the buy. So looking at the buy, let me see how many that we have to go through. Okay, there are not really many. So let's check name insurance. I think I'll have to clear all this so that we can really follow in the explanation. So we can see the market made a lower low here. So can draw a channel here and make a lower low. And this is a bullish flag. This is a bullish flag consolidation. And here, so where are the levels we should expect? There is still a resistance around this place. It was previously broken. So since it was previously broken, let's measure the retracement in that retracement. Okay, so you can see the levels to enter. Okay, so if we have it, take partial profit at 4 naira 97 kobo, and if market should break out, it will get to this level again of 5 naira 61 kobo. That is what I can see. There are too many gaps. Let me close the gaps using Ichinaichi. Okay, you can see it's ready for a push. So this level of 4 naira 70, if you need to buy it, if you can get it around 3 naira 66 kobo, 3 naira or thereabout, or 3 naira 88 kobo, this zone here is good for entry to levels like this place, 4 naira 55 kobo. That is that. GTCO. Can see GTCO is very interesting. We have currently, the trend is about to change. Look at the trend is about to change. Then this is a big body move again. Let me see what happened. Okay, there's a slight retracement on that week candle. Okay, you can see this level. So if you get MTN, no, if you get GT Co rather at 18 naira 81 kobo, that would be a good entry. But let's see where my retracements are. These are lower low, lower low, lower low. Until here, we have a lower low. Until here, every time you have a lower, it takes more money to push price lower. So I know that there is money hanging somewhere around here. This is the trend that the market is following. So if you have it around here, be ready to take your profit around 21 naira 81 kobo, because this trend line we supply it. If there's a break of this trend line, then we go to this level of 24 naira 66 kobo. That is for GT Co Bagger Paint. Okay, Bagger Paint. Can we really buy this? Let me just check. Okay, it's too flat for me. It's too flat for me, and we can see that the market is still making a series of lower low from here. Yes, this is the last price that gave market a lower low to somewhere here. So if you can get it around with 5 naira 86 kobo, then let's see, take your profit at 6 naira 63 kobo. If there is a break of this level, then we expose other Fibonacci levels. Regency Alliance. Okay, Regency Alliance, can see this extension level is holding, but this is a downtrend. Looking at market started having lower low from somewhere here until, I don't know, I think this is also a lower low. So this channel is just too strong. Okay, by the time this trend line gives way, it will expose levels like, okay, here. Let me check the daily. No, nothing to check there. Okay, if you can get it around, this is a very strong downtrend, but if you can get it at 23 kobo or thereabout, just pick it, because we are about to clear. This trend line is about to give way. When this trend line gives way, then we can now measure another momentum move from here. Another momentum move from here. Okay, another momentum move here. Okay, then you can take your profit at 30 kobo. If there is a break, this is a very strong level of 34 kobo. So if you are buying, those are the levels you need to buy. Get out. Okay, but this Transcorp, that's the Transcorp Hotel. Yeah. Okay, what I'm looking at, it's been flat for weeks now. So when the market is flat for several weeks, there are two things that can happen. Either the market drops suddenly, just like in this case, drops suddenly, or the market moves up suddenly. So there is really nothing to check there. Let's see, Champions Beauty. Okay, Champions Beauty is going in line with our analysis. You can say I said this support is going to hold. Somehow is trying to hold. So I'm not sure the market can come that low anymore. So to that level, let me draw my retracement channel. I really don't like putting channels on the charts, or it makes it rough a bit, but that's the best way to do your analysis as a technical trader. So we are about to give out, the trend line is giving way. So when this is broken, we face this level of 3 naira 98 kobo. If you must buy, the low of last week is good or the low of previous week. Just that's the way I just encourage people to buy. Just buy the low of the previous week, which is around 3 naira 31 kobo. Airtel. Wow, this is interesting. The support is holding. In fact, with a big body move. Anytime I see a big body move like this, I'm interested because there's something in the market that is making it to move and sustain that move. That's a momentum move. So let's measure the retracement levels, and this is a very strong downtrend. Market has been making series of lower low. Let me use Akinachi. There are too many gaps there. Not really seeing it. Too many gaps. Okay, there's dividend this day. Okay, Friday, 22. Okay. Okay, can see. So if you can get it around the low of last week, which is 1,300. Let me take it back to candles. Okay, at this low, 1,300 or thereabouts, we get it around this level. This level is good. Then what are the levels to watch? This is a very strong level. That's 1,700. Living Trust Mortgage Bank. This has been flat for weeks, so it can either spike up or spike down. This also has been flat for weeks. NACO Aviation Holding. Okay, this is interesting. You can see this level would have been a very good entry level, but this is a very strong resistance, this red line that I'm looking at. So if you have it or you are buying, this level should be a first target. Let me check the retracement. Where are the lower lows? This is the last lower low. Yes, this is the last lower low. This is the last lower low. So you can see this is a bullish flag. Let's see. Okay, but this trend is given out, has given way. Let me check. That trend has given way. Still need more confirmation in this stock. You need more confirmation, but if you can still buy somewhere around 5 naira 41 kobo, or even this level 5 naira, it's too far from this main trend. That's my fear. So it might hit this place and still start falling. It's too far from the main trend. So that's just it. If you want, must buy this zone that is ranging, because it's more like a range. Buy close to the bottom of the zone and take your profit at the top of the zone. That's how to trade that. Livestock feed. I'm wondering what happened last week in this stock. Okay, well, we can see there's downtrend here. Downtrend there. There's support here. Okay, so what I'll do, let me just turn this into a channel. This is the last low. You can see what is happening. You are sitting on the middle band of this channel. So if you are buying, you can get it at 95 kobo thereabout. So to a push to somewhere like 1 naira 35 kobo in the coming weeks. This is major support is around here. There's another major support here. major support, because this is another price that made a higher high. So this level, can see the same confluence of support. That was why this zone was working strongly and is another level for this trend line. So this is a good place to buy to this trend line or this place. It depends on the time. As time progresses, this trend is becoming lower and lower. So if you buy here, if you stay here for too long, you should know that your profit should be somewhere around here. But if this is a big move and it moves up and it spikes up, you can take your profit around 1.35 naira. That's for livestock feed. Let's check Zenith Bank. Okay, let me clear all this. Okay, as a trend, this downtrend has given way. If I look at this series of lower lows, this is not a lower low. So this is the last lower low. So that is the channel. As a channel, and your profit should be somewhere around the height of this channel, which is almost the height of this. But I can see another break of structure. There's a structural high here, there's a break of structure here, so there's another slight uptrend here. Okay, there's another slight uptrend there. So let's measure the channel. You can see that we are already hitting the top of the channel. So what do I expect? There's a rejection last week. There's a rejection. Rejection is here. So, which is an engulfing. This body closed lower, almost lower than the previous buy. Okay. If you must buy, you can buy around here. 21 naira 10 kobo. But if this level, this high, is not giving out, it's not taking out, we are not going up. This is a strong resistance. You can see it has a strong resistance, but it's still going up anyway. If you can buy it here, then we see what happens in the coming weeks. UBA. Okay. UBA, this level was holding. Then the channel, this low is higher than this low. And this is another higher low. So there's a slight uptrend. There's a break of structure. Lower, this is higher low, higher high. So just a little uptrend there. Okay. So as long as this trend line is intact, you can keep buying the low of this trend line. We are going up to levels like this level, 8 naira 10 kobo. But if you must buy this, if you can get it around 7 naira or thereabouts, or the low of last week, which is 7 naira 16 kobo. And over, we had series of weeks of no movement. 1, 2, 3, like 4 weeks of no movement. I'm afraid of this stock. And we are below the main trend. Let me measure the momentum. There's a slight, there's no break. Okay, there's a break of structure here. Okay. If I have to look from here, this downward move was broken. The downward move was broken. Then there is a slight upward move. It was also broken. This is higher high. This is another higher low. Another higher low. So where is the channel? Okay. There has been weeks of silence. So if you can still buy, get it at 13 naira 15 kobo. Let's hope for a push to levels like 15 naira 35 kobo. Cornerstone Insurance. Wow, see these two weeks of pin bar. I like this kind of move. These 2 weeks of pin bar. This has been a very old analysis. Let me delete this. Can't remember the last time I checked the stock. So there's been a series of down move here. This low. Oh, okay. This low is the one holding, but the last higher high was made by this low. This is the last higher high. This is the last higher high. Okay, there's another higher high here. Okay, this is a channel. Channel was broken. We have it. Take your profit around 55 kobo. This thing will still go down. It might get to somewhere around this place. This stock is still going down. Stanbic. Okay. Let's see. It's a big momentum move, but we are most likely going down. We still have levels to battle with. Levels like yeah, because this was a channel before it was broken and it was a failed breakout. So levels like here, 32 naira. That should be around the zone that you take profit in this stock. Okay, you can see this triangle formation until this level is broken, the level of 16 naira 56 kobo. When this level is broken, this trend line is broken, then we expose levels like 17 naira 1775 kobo, and this will be a major resistance at 18 naira 89 kobo. This is another downward move. Let's not be deceived. Okay, and this level is broken. Okay, there's a break of structure here. Let me show you from here, like this. That's the trend line. There's another trend line here. This level was broken, and since this level was broken, price did not make a lower low. So we'll measure another tracement here. Let me see those levels. Okay, and see where market is currently. This should be a very strong support zone. Even if market should break this low to expose this level, but as it is, I'm not comfortable with this. Let's just leave it. Let's leave this one. Because this trend I'm looking at is strong. This trend, there's still internal structure. There's an internal structure around there. I'm looking at it from here. Or if I want to look at it from here, I want to look at it from there. So it's an internal structure. So we expect some reaction at this level to levels like 11 naira 55 kobo. But I'm not comfortable with that. That stock is going down from what I'm looking at. Okay, I think this one is playing out well. This is Transcorp. This is the cup. This is the handle. This is the cup. We are currently at the neck of the cup. Let's see if market will expose this level. Let me bring my Nigeria. Okay, so we're sitting on this support zone. Then there is a push. Market will hit. Let's hope that it will get to that level of 1 naira 38 cover. So if you can hold it to that level, there's a possibility in Transcorp. Nigerian Breweries. These are moves that cannot be predicted. Let's see, but you can see this support held strongly. There's a trend line here. This price was moving in a channel here, tracement channel, and there's a trend line. Trend line was broken. This is most likely going down. This is most likely going down. This support was not supposed to be breached, but market breached it. It closed above it and spiked up. So by the time it gets to somewhere around 53 naira 90 kobo, if this is a possibility, but I doubt it, it will start going down again. Let me draw this channel I'm saying here. Price made a series of lower low in that zone. You can see again, that's another confluence. So we have a resistance here at 50 naira 70. This 50 naira 88 kobo or thereabout. By the time it gets here, hits here, they will supply it again. That's what I'm looking at. This one is been at this place for some time now, so just on one spot. GPLC. Okay, this is another stock we've analyzed a long time ago and see how it's reacting to this level of support. This is a very old analysis, I'm very sure. So the last high is struggling to make a higher high. So this move can get to somewhere around 67 kobo and fall. I don't expect it going higher than that. There is another, okay, it's in an internal structure here, okay, which was broke. So it's more like a ranging market. This level will resist, and this level too will resist at 67 kobo. Mansard. Okay, I see Mansard also coming up. Mansard also coming up. Let me see. Yeah, strong move to the downside. Let me measure this lower low, series of lower lows here. This was the last low. Channel. Channel is broken. The next resistance is 2 naira 37 kobo. So if you have it already, you can take your profit around here. But if you need to buy the low of last week or thereabout, around the low of last week, which is 1 naira 62 kobo. But I don't see it going higher than here. I don't see it going higher than here. NGS group. Okay, you can see that last week was a small body, which is a resistance at that level of at 0.382 Fibonacci level. Then okay, here's another one. This is a very long trend. This is a very long trend. So if you have it, just take your profit around here, because I can see a retracement channel here. It's a bullish flag anyway, but this is just too long a trend. I don't know what is pushing this stock, but if it's strong enough, you can push it to levels like 38 naira or thereabout. But there is a retracement channel there, and this is the low of the channel. So we can still buy the low of this channel to somewhere like in the middle or the top of the channel until there is a breakout and we expose the level of 24 naira 95 kobo and go higher. This is very long. This is very long. Okay. Wow. This worked very well. This worked very well. There is a big sell, big buy, then there is a rejection, and the following week was a doji, and this is boom. So to levels like 280 kobo, this is the level to watch. This level will be a resistance. As I can see, a retracement channel around here. So if there is a retracement channel, the last higher high was made by this and it was breached. This was the levels that gave the market a higher high, and this candle breached it. It closed below it. So this can still suffer some retracement the way it is. That's Dangote cement. Okay, this is good because it's just building up. Let's see. Okay, let's see. This is just building up. This is building up. Undo, then there is a cup. You take it to levels like 40 kobo. 40 kobo is a level we can watch. The possibility. If you need to buy it, you can buy around 25 kobo or the low of last week, 27 kobo or thereabout. This can get to somewhere like 36 kobo. Then if there is a break, it will expose 40. That's around 40 kobo. When we get there, we expect some reaction. Market will supply that level. From the look of things, I don't think I'm seeing it going higher than this zone here, 40 kobo, 43 kobo in the coming weeks. Honey flower. Okay, honey flower, this trend is broken. Then we are in a downward channel. This is a high, this is a low. That's the lowest low. There's a close above the descending channel. If you have it, just take your profit around 2 naira 44 kobo. This level will be a strong resistance. But if there is a break, we expose this level of 2 naira 88 kobo. But I'm not seeing this going back up from what I'm looking at here. This pattern here, we suffer some resistance around here. Okay. If you have it, just take your profit around this level or this level. Is a possibility. 4 naira 94 kobo. This is the next resistance. 4 naira 35 kobo. Okay, this is another very long trend. Another very long trend. And you can see this reaction. Just expect to take your profit around expect to take your profit this level. It's proving stubborn. But if you can take your profit at 13 naira or thereabout 13 naira 90, 14 naira, this zone, take your profit there. I will not advise anyone to go and buy at that price. Okay, this is also good because it's still building up, but there are too many rejection. Too many rejection at this level. So you can take your profit around 10 naira 28 kobo or thereabouts. This is the neck of this cup and handle that I'm looking at. But if there is a break, clear break of this level, then we expose 11 naira 60 kobo thereabout. Multivar. This is a strong bullish move. Okay. I don't know if it will get to 5 naira 14 kobo. Let's see in the coming weeks if it can get to 5 naira 14 kobo. That's multiverse. These are good move. These are good move. Access. This is given way already. So we are facing another. That's the last price I gave it a lower low is around here. So price is currently at the strongest resistance. Price is currently at the strongest resistance. You can get somewhere around the close the low of last week. 8 naira 15 kobo. Let's see if it will get to this resistance. 8 naira 95 kobo. Then this is the major resistance, which is 9 naira 36 kobo. Okay. This is UBN. It's more like a ranging market. I don't expect it to break above this level. So if we have it, we are getting closer to the resistance. We are getting closer to the resistance than to support. This is a major resistance. Market is more or less in a range. Let me draw the range. We need a clear break of this zone. But market has stayed in this zone for too long. So what I expect is that market will just touch this level and retrace back, most likely going to touch here and retrace back. But from this move that I'm seeing here, let me measure this momentum move. This is also a possibility if there is a breakout. There's a breakout if this level of 6 naira 69 kobo doesn't resist price, as there is breakout. These are levels to watch. Watch 7 naira 38 kobo, then 8 naira 81 kobo, then those levels in case there is a breakout. Those are the levels to watch. Union Bank, First Bank. Okay, First Bank. What I'm looking at, this is the handle, this is the cup. We are close to the neck of the cup. So let's measure the momentum move. If there is a break of this level of 11 naira 54 kobo, it will expose this level of 12 naira 80 kobo thereabout. That's for First Bank, Bar Cement. Bar Cement. Okay, this is a resistance, but this Bar Cement is going up from what this move is a liquidity grab. It came lower and went higher. This is a liquidity grab. It came for liquidity at that level. So what do I expect? I need to analyze this. For the momentum move, because this is a momentum breakout. This is a momentum breakout. In Bar Cement, wow, this is a momentum breakout. So if you can get hit around 69 naira or thereabout, this zone here is good. But as it is, if you buy here, well, the possibility is that it will hit this level first, 84 naira 22 kobo, this zone. If it breaks out, then it will face 107. That is the way I see it. Transat market has been on the same spot for long. Let me also do this analysis. I think if you have this stock, just take your profit around 29 kobo, 29 kobo or thereabout, 29 kobo, 30 kobo, because this is a strong resistance. It is a strong resistance. Until there is a clear break of this level, you cannot expose other levels. Until there is a clear break, there is a strong resistance around here. And in case the market breaks this resistance, we still have a major resistance at 35 kobo for Sovereign Trust, MRS. Okay, there's a liquidity grab at this level. Then if there is a breakout, then we face levels like 15 naira 34 kobo, then 17 naira 94 kobo. Unity Bank. Okay, I think we've analyzed this Unity Bank before. I said if we can get it around, I think I said around this 50% retracement of this move. So as it is now, the following week is a small candle with a retracement. Let me measure the momentum. Because this is a big momentum move. A close above 59 kobo will expose this level. The way it's going, if you can push higher and still close above this 59 kobo, 60 kobo zone, if you can close above here, then there's going to be a follow through, most likely to hit 68 kobo level. ETI, Eco Transnational. So if you have it, just take your profit on this trend line or thereabout. This trend line. This is a boost flag anyway, but this can continue as long as it stays in this channel. Can break out and go up, or break out lower and continue downward. GSK. Let me see. Is there an opportunity for entry in GSK? Because we are currently on support. We can get it at 5 naira 78 kobo. Let's hope that we can get profit. Price can get to 7 naira 78 kobo. Wow, that is all for this week edition. This is a very, very long video. I just hope that you will be able to watch to the end. So this is where we'll end it for this week until we meet again next week. Bye.